All right, I got 12 o'clock on my phone, and I'm thankful for you guys' time. I always try to start these calls right on time because I know how important it is and how busy you guys are. So thanks so much for hopping on. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you see my screen?
We've got
Yes.
you.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. So good call for you today. There's going to be a transition coming. Not necessarily on January 1st, but December 31st is actually when it's going to take effect. And it's going to impact your guys' business and impact the program you're selling today. Now, it is still great news for your customers, so no need to panic. We're still going to have great options here, and it's going to get even better in the future. But I want to go through all of this with you guys today to make sure you're aware of these transitions from EBB to ACP, what that means, how it's going to affect your customers. You know, I know I've been training for a long time on EBB. Hey, you're going to have free service 6 months to a year. Well, good news is technically they will still have free service, but the options are just going to be tweaked a little bit. So no big deal. We are going to be able to deliver on that. Now, personally, on my pitch, I say the government program will be here for 6 months to a year. Instead of talking about free service, I'm tweaking it this way. Hey, this government program you're signing up here will be here 6 months to a year, subject to government changing any rules and regulations, because as we see, this is our first kind of foray into the government changing these regulations. This is not Boost who's changing these. This is kind of across the board for all wireless companies. Nothing to do with Boost and Dish. This is actually government changes from EBB to ACP. So without further ado, let's hop into it. Actually, a little more to do. Before I hop into it, I do want to cover with you a very important slide, our holiday office hours update. So this is going to be a busy week for you guys coming up to Christmas. And I wanted to remind you guys that Thursday, December 23rd, will be the last opportunity to ship for delivery this week. Saturday delivery services are not available this week due to the holidays. So order early if you're on this call. Kudos, congratulations, you're a winner. You're getting great information and you're learning and you're committed to your business, but also you get this reminder first, right? So order the inventory early if you can. Our allocation list that typically comes out Wednesday night, we're actually going to try to have out to you guys on Tuesday. So order today or tomorrow. Make sure you have your phones in time for the holidays. Friday is December 24th. Oh, and happy early Christmas to you guys. I won't talk to you again until next Monday. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Hopefully you have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you guys so much for being part of a DCI family. We couldn't do it without you guys. You mean the world to us. So I just wanted to give a big heartfelt thank you to everyone on this call for everything you guys do every day. But just so you're aware, our office will be closed at 1 o'clock on Friday, December 24th. So you can open or order early that day. But again, no ground shipments are going to be shipped that day. And if you order next day air on Friday, because of Christmas falling on a Saturday, it will not arrive until Monday. So you want to order Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday this week. Saturday, we're closed. Obviously, it's Christmas Day. And then when we kind of forecast into next week. So next week on Thursday, because of the New Year's Eve holiday on Friday, Thursday is going to be the last opportunity to ship for delivery for next week. Saturday delivery services may not be available due to the holidays, and ground shipment orders placed on Thursday, December 30th, again, will not be delivered until Monday. So basically what I'm telling you is order early this week and next week. On Friday of next week, same thing due to the holiday, our office will be open, but only from 8:30 to 1 p.m. And then on Saturday, January 1st, of course, we'll be closed for New Year's Day. All right, moving on to the topic of this call, the EBB transition to ACP. EBB, the Affordable Broadband Benefit Program, deadline is December 30th, 2021. So this month, on December 8th, the FCC actually issued this guidance, which is the reason for this change, detailing the transformation of the Emergency Broadband Benefit Program to the ACP program, which stands for Affordable Connectivity Program. So I know we have tons of acronyms in wireless. ACP is Affordable Connectivity Program, which I kind of like more because we offer more than just a broadband, card for EBB. So this is Affordable Connectivity Program because we'll have 3 offers to give them to connect with their families. So the enrollment for the EBB program will end December 30th, 2021. ACP, or Affordable Connectivity Program, is going to launch December 31st. Any consumers enrolled in the EBB program before 6 p.m. Eastern Time on December 30th will continue to receive their current monthly benefits during the 60-day transition period, which ends on March 1st, 2022. So let's pause and talk about this point. So your existing customers, so not only people that you signed up this month, but customers, a lot of questions I get, well, Adam, what about these customers said, hey, we'll get 6 months to a year of free service on there. Are they still going to get that or not? Well, the answer is any customer you signed up, whether it be in, September, October, November, December, up to December 30th, will continue the same benefits they get today, which is like what you get on our $50 plans, basically, until March 1st. So not the end of March, but the start of March, March 1st. After the transition period, the maximum monthly benefit will change from $50 per month down to $30 per month, basically for everybody, unless you happen to be qualified through the tribal lands option. Then you'd still be okay. But if you didn't qualify by being on tribal lands, which I think is the majority of people on this call of your guys' customer base, then it will switch from $50 a month down to a $30 a month benefit. Service providers must enroll qualifying customers in NATVER, National Lifeline Accountability Database, before 6 p.m. For consumers to continue receiving their benefits during that 60-day transition period. In other words, this is just telling you that you still have the rest of December to qualify. Now, my call out to you right now is I would really push, if you have hotspots in your store. I'm going to be running a hotspot special this month. Maybe I even give them away for free, because when the program changes and the amount of data they get changes, which we'll get right into, it's not nearly enough. I'd much rather have a phone or maybe a tablet. But not to worry, even if a customer doesn't want it, and let's say, man, I still got 3 or 4 or 5 hotspots left over, not a big deal. Remember, you can still sell those on the postpaid network, $50 a month for 35 gigs of data. Now, I know you guys can sell these because it was a huge ask. When we didn't have a hotspot, I would go to store and they're like, man, when are you guys going to get a mobile broadband hotspot for our customers? So I would say tip number 1, push these to your customers now. So you don't have a ton on your shelves, because what it's going to switch to is 7 gigs of data. So from 35 per month on a hotspot down to 7. 7 gigs of data on a hotspot, not a lot, right? Not ideal. But those hotspots are still very valuable inventory, because you still can activate them for a regular consumer on the $50 mobile broadband plan, which would then give them 35 gigs of data. All right, so I want to make sure you guys are aware of that. The USAC is going to remove the link to the EBB program on the application portal. Again, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's 5 p.m. Central Time, December 30th, 2021. The online application will be available December 31st. And basically for you guys, easy peasy. There's no changes here, right? So you guys are still going to be fine activating through NATVER and using your Quest app to activate your customers. So that's good news. No new training systems, no new links, no new programs to have to, learn. You're going to activate the same way you always did. Basically, just the acronyms are changing and the program is changing for our customers. So the FCC is directed the service providers to share the upcoming program changes to their consumers. Specifically, service providers must communicate. So this is what Dish and what Boost is going to communicate to our program. The name change from ABB to ACP. The December 31st launch date for ACP. The continued discount during the 60-day transaction period. In the beginning and end to this transaction period, December 31st through March 1st. Okay, so what's important for you guys on this call? All your customers who have EBB will start getting text messages December 31st, letting them know of this program change, that they will be good on their current program discounts until March 1st, 2022. The subscribers, the discount will be available. Discount amount under ACP that'll tell them to still get the $30 benefit on there as of March 1st. Subscribers will have the option to switch service offerings at any time. And the subscribers will receive additional information. They want to take steps to retain their benefits after the transition period. So otherwise, in other words, they may have to requalify. That's kind of still in the works. Is it going to be automatically switched, or they have to opt into switching? That's still kind of being baked in right now, waiting for final word on that. But they are going to get text saying, hey, you got until March 1st. And I believe it's going to be an opt-in program. But again, that's not finalized yet, where they have to opt in to the new ACP program. All of those pending EBB applications will roll over, except for they will no longer qualify customers through loss of income. So loss of income qualifier is going to go away on December 31st. So you'll still have SNAP, you'll still have Medicaid. Loss of income, so those customers who are qualifying by making less than $25K on their W-2, that is going away. But good news is they're adding WIC. So the Women, Infant, Children program is being added as an option for our customers for the new program starting December 31st. There will be a short downtime, basically from 5 p.m. Until midnight, or 5 p.m. until 11 p.m. Because it's all Eastern time. Or 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Time. It's 6 to midnight Eastern Time on December 30th while the program switches over. So if you do have those customers trying to get on that last day, they have to sign up, be qualified, be activated by 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central Time to make sure they get those benefits. And that's again on December 30th. Re-verification of certain subscribers. So legacy EBB program subscribers who qualified based on substantial loss of income since February 29, 2020, or service providers approved COVID-19 program, we need to re-verify their continued eligibility in order to receive that benefit after the transition period ends. So again, I think you have to qualify through SNAP or Medicaid because that loss of income will not be an option. All right, so let's go over the key differences, right? EBB versus ACP. So EBB gave you that $50 month benefit. ACP gives you a $30 monthly benefit. Substantial loss of income is no longer going to be a qualifier, which was under EBB, but we will now get WIC, the nutrition program for women, infants, and children, will now qualify. EBB had those specific rate plans at $0. Effective on 12/31, there's going to be 3 rate plans for the ACP customers to follow, and more coming soon, which I'll touch on as well. They're going to increase the eligibility pool. So we had about 135% of the poverty line customers qualified under EBBP. This is going to be increased up to 200% of the poverty line by adding the WIC program in as well. This will be for the XP network only, so still not BTN at this time. It'll be for our Orange SIM card network, the XP network. Your existing customers activate up to December 30th will have that 60-day transition period. Any customer that's activating December 31st or after will be on the new plans. Your substantial loss of income customers, even though they cannot sign up after the 31st, they will still have those benefits until March 1st, at which point they would have to re-qualify. So before I get into the programs, any questions that we've covered so far on EBB versus ACP? Okay. No questions. Let's go into the new plans. So the 3 plans that are going to launch on ACP at launch are going to be the handset plan, with the hotspot plan, and the tablet plan. So similar to what we have today, right? Except keep in mind, all of these are going to have 7 gigabytes of data rather than right now on the $50 plan where they get 35 gigs of data. So they'll have unlimited talk, text, and data, 7 gigs of high speed. It does throttle, so it is actually truly unlimited, but those throttling speeds are pretty slow. So it does throttle though, but unlimited talk, text, data, 7 gigs of high speed. Hotspot capabilities do come on the phone as well. Remember, that's one bucket, so they're using the phone or the hotspot. That is still in there. On the hotspot, you can still add up to 10 devices. The tablet, you can add up to 10 devices as well. Customers cannot restart their plan when data runs out on the handset, the hotspot, or the tablet plan, and single line only. So this is where, when I was talking to you guys, I was saying, hey, if you got those hotspots, try to sell them. If not, you can still sell them as postpaid activations, or prepaid rather, prepaid activation on the $50 plan. But the tablets, those will still probably sell, to be honest with you guys, because even though it's 7 gigs, if you think about a tablet, back when I had my iPad, I had Wi-Fi at home, so I was always on my Wi-Fi anyway. So it's, hey, 7 gigabytes when you're traveling in the car, when you're home, connect to your Wi-Fi, and you have unlimited. So that tablet plan is still should be a good seller for you guys. The handset plan, that's your bread and butter. Still have unlimited talk, text, data, 7 gigs of high speed. Now, eventually, which isn't in this deck, but I'll just talk about it if you're on this call. Eventually, the $30 discount is going to apply for all of your rate plans. It's not going to be at launch though. I can speculate a date, but I'm just kind of guessing. I'm guessing maybe February or March. Eventually, you're going to be able to give a customer like a $50 plan with protection. So a $57 plan and apply that $30 discount. So they're going to be paying $27 a month, or even better, bundle a $67 plan. So unlimited talk, text, data, high def internet streaming plus protection. Instead of $67 a month, it's $37 a month. So this is going to be awesome. That's going to be a big profit driver for you guys when that launches, because we can sell $27 and $37 plans all day, every day. But at launch, it's just going to be this one plan. So if you're like, man, this is not, as much data as our customers may want, no worries. Good stuff's coming on the horizon. I don't have official dates on that yet, but it is coming. But at launch, just crank them out for free. Sell what we have available to offer, which is the $30 a month, $30 credit, unlimited talk, text, data, plus hotspot included. Okay, so here's some best practices on how to pitch to your customers. So sales is all just a numbers game, right? It's all about repetition. And I see in the doors I went into, and when we're doing side-by-side selling is we're just saying, hey, pitch this to every customer. Let's see your attach rate. For doors that say, oh, customers don't really want it in my store. Okay, let's pitch it to the next 10 customers that walk in, and let's see what happens. See if what you think is true. I promise you, if you pitch the Affordable Care Plan, where right now still EBB, to every customer walking in, you're going to get sales out of this. This thing sells like fire. So you guys are making so many sales here. And it's a numbers game. Pitch to every customer. So it doesn't matter if they're coming in to make a payment. Doesn't matter if they broke their phone, they want to make an insurance claim. Doesn't matter if they need a case and a screen protector. Pitch this to every customer. So when they come in, hey, are you here for our promos? No, I just need to make a payment. Oh, that's great. What's your number? We have this awesome promo today for our payment customers. Do you by chance qualify for any of the government assistance programs that help with food, clothing, shelter, SNAP, WIC, Medicaid? The reason I ask is if you do, there's a great chance I can get you a phone with unlimited talk, text, and data, 7 gigs of high speed, and you're not going to pay anything at all monthly for 6 months to a year. So that's an easy pitch to give to your customers. And I'm pitching obviously on the new program. Right now, they would still, if it was a customer right now, I'd say you get unlimited talk, text, data, you get 35 gigs of high speed up until March 1st, in which case the program's going to shift and it'll still be unlimited talk and text, but you get 7 gigs after March 1st. Offer those tablets to every customer with kids. Do you by chance have any children? So when you're qualifying your customer, ask them, do you by chance have any children? Yeah, how old are they? Oh, do you guys have a tablet? Because if I'm just asking, if you have SNAP, Medicaid, or WIC, what if I told you I can get you a tablet for only $9.99 and you get 7 gigs of high speed every month? You don't have to pay any monthly bill at all. You have 6 months to a year. And if you have Wi-Fi home, you connect it to that, and it's unlimited, which when you're traveling in your car, you got those 7 gigs you get every single month. So great way to qualify those customers for the tablet. It's a great way to overcome objections to an add line. So if a customer comes in, hey, do you need to add a line for anyone in your family today? No, I'm good. Well, what if I told you I could give you unlimited talk text and talk text data, 7 gigs of high speed with no extra monthly cost? You can use it as a backup phone, home phone, or for your kids. All you have to do is pay for the device and the setup fee, and it's yours. And then, of course, do you by chance have SNAP, Medicaid, or WIC? If so, you may qualify for our new ACP program where you can get a phone, tablet, or hotspot with no monthly charge. So 4 really quick, easy pitches that you guys can use for every customer. It doesn't matter if they're coming in for a new line, if they're coming in for a port, they're coming in for an upgrade. It's a great way to bring this up and have a conversation to find these opportunities. And the biggest thing when I'm talking about pitching is you have to overcome an objection. So a lot of times you pitch this to a customer, it's brand new to them. Their first instinct is to say, nah, that's okay, I'm good. Like, no. I always say, no, wait, you're not understanding me. Like, let's say the phone option. I'm telling you, I can get you a phone right now, like a Samsung A02. $20 for the phone. You pay a $25 setup fee, so it's $45 a month. You can use this phone for unlimited talk and text, and you're going to have 7 gigs of high-speed data. You got Wi-Fi at home? Yeah. Connect to your Wi-Fi. You can be on the internet all the time while you're at home as well, and you're going to have no monthly bill. All you're doing is you're paying that one-time charge, of $45 today, or on a tablet, $10. So don't take that first no for an answer. Be aggressive, be a sales maker, and show them the value in this program, because this is selling. I mean, I got doors that are just absolutely crushing. Look at your year-over-year growth for a lot of locations, and that growth is coming because these guys they get it and they're taking advantage of this program. So even though the benefits on it are changing a little bit, you guys' sales should not change. You guys are the sales makers. You can direct this. This is still an awesome deal. You're still selling free. We can all sell free. You're selling free all day, every day, right? Like, if you can't sell free, maybe you're not in the best business, right? Like, free is the easiest thing ever to sell. Now, when we get those other programs launched, I guarantee you guys are also going to be able to sell 27 and 37. I promise you can. Because think about sales before this. We were selling 67 all day. So we can absolutely crush this program. It's going to be awesome. We have WIC added to it as well. So just a huge, huge opportunity for your doors. All right. Are there any questions so far? Okay. So another best practice here. I want to talk Smile and Dial. So you guys, it seems like we've really gotten away from Smile and Dial. I put request 20 calls per day minimum for your store every day, and this position them correctly, because you can Smile and Dial for this program. If you call a customer, hey, this is Adam over from Boost at 123 Gale Street. Just want to give you a call, check and see how your service is working. Everything good? I always leave my call that way because I want to position it as a courtesy call. And I'm the one who sold them the phone, right? It's from my store. So they're going to realize I'm not a telemarketer. It's me just calling them, check and see how their service is working. And I even talk about their models. I'll see like, oh, you have a iPhone SE. How's your iPhone SE working? Everything good? Oh, yeah, it's fine. Or if they say no, they have any problems, it's like, oh, what's going on? I will overcome that objection. Otherwise, they're going to say, oh, it's fine. Okay, great. Hey, by the way, just want to let you know, we have an awesome program right now. Have you heard about the ACP program where you can actually get unlimited talk, text, data, 7 gigs of high speed at free to your family? Is there anyone in your family who might need a line of service where you can have a $0 monthly bill for it? Okay, perfect. Can you come in Friday or Saturday? Does 2 or 4 work better for you? And in this pitch I'm giving, you see I'm giving options, right? I'm giving a Friday and Saturday. I'm giving a 2 or 4 to set appointments. And that's because when you give customers options, they're likely to pick one. If you say what day works for you and you leave it open-ended, they're most likely to say, I don't know, I'm busy, I'll try to make it in. But if you say a Friday or a Saturday, it's just a natural to your brain, right? You want to pick one or the other. You want to give an answer. You say 2 or 4, you're going to give an answer. So this is how you're going to maximize these Smile and Dial calls, but you guys need to get back on your Smile and Dials. The numbers have been dropping. We're not doing any PBR reviews this month because we want to focus. You guys totally focused on sales, but we're going to get it back into it next month. And you guys need to take a look at your Smile and Dial calls because that's your low-hanging fruit. Those are the customers that may not be walking into your door every month that you can get back in for an additional line of service. So make sure you're making these Smile and Dial calls to your customers. On any slow day, or if you have any downtime, you shouldn't be sitting there on your phone. You shouldn't be playing games. Utilize your Smile and Dial buckets. It's going to help your second and third month payments. It's going to drive up your sales and your referrals, and it's going to help get your 3MR up to 80%. All right. That is basically it I had for today's deck. I do have all the steps as far as downloading the Quest app and logging in and making the sales. But you guys who've been doing this, I'm not going to waste your time going through all these step-by-step instructions. There's about another 20 slides. But if you're new to EBB or ACP. I do have these slides included at the end of the deck today that you can feel free to click through. If you get signed up, I do have your step-by-step directions in there on how to get set up and selling. You need to make sure you have your red ID, you're qualifying first through NatVer, and then you are using your Quest app on the tablet for your customers for each and every activation. And I have that. That's a whole nother call, but I have it all documented in this deck just because both subjects went together. So I want to have that information available for you in here. I'm going to send this deck to all of your DCI account managers. So if you would like a copy, just reach out to your DCI account manager and they can forward this deck over to you as well. All right, and that is all I have for today. Last chance for any questions, anything at all. Well, again, thank you guys so much for being part of our DCI team. We couldn't do without you. Really appreciate everything you guys do for us each and every day. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday week, and go Bears. We'll talk to you later. Thanks.